St. Louis relies on the RCGA to market us as a region with print ads and videos. But critics of the RCGA say some of the most effective spots selling St. Louis have been done by people ignored by the corporate and civic power brokers who fund and control the RCGA.
Welcome down, guys. Wow, where are you guys from?
All over.
All right, well, welcome down. Just sit wherever you need to.
The Royale Food and Spirits is the kind of place rarely sold by the people selling St. Louis.
It's actually really good. I had some of this last night, too.
Owner Stephen Fitzpatrick Smith has a deep and affordable menu.
For you?
I'm going to have the burger.
But we're not here for lunch. Nearly a decade ago, Smith and photographer Mark Sipp produced a series of artistic but edgy 30-second spots about life in the city. They included pieces about exploring neighborhoods with public art, the Soulard Market, and cinema in the city at City Museum. The spots produced for the group Metropolis cost about $2,000.
I had originally contacted the RCGA about doing these spots, and I gave them sort of a brief outline of what I was looking to do, and I contacted Dick Fleming and every single person that I could contact in the organization about it.
But he says the regional chamber showed no interest in the project.
Do I have a place at the table? Not necessarily me, but there could be other people like me.
The RCGA, the organization widely viewed as the most responsible for selling St. Louis, takes a much more traditional approach to marketing the city and some of its executives. In 2009, the regional chamber spent nearly $1.5 million on marketing and media relations for its economic development initiative, and has spent millions more in recent years, though the RCGA wouldn't say how it spent that money. The RCGA's videos look very professional, and some of them provide the kind of personal glimpses into St. Louis life that were found in the tiny budget of Stephen Fitzpatrick Smith. But it's not clear how they're used, who sees them, or the impact all of that has on St. Louis. The chamber has claimed millions of people have seen these videos and print ads marketing the region. Fleming declined an interview to discuss how the chamber actually sells St. Louis. Have they done a good job selling the city?
Not that I've been aware of, really. They haven't seen anything that's really come out of there that I felt that has really hit anything right on the mark.
In recent years, the RCGA has used the Perfectly Centered, Remarkably Connected campaign, pushing the quality of life, low cost of living, and opportunities for business in St. Louis.
We're getting our money's worth from the RCGA.
St. Louis Mayor Francis Slay says the city gives the regional chamber $100,000 a year, about the cost of 2 lower to mid-level employees.
The power that they bring to the table with the advertisement, the marketing, the business community, and all the money that they put in, I mean, it's a multi-million-dollar expenditure on economic development that they spend to promote the region and the city, which we benefit from.
The chamber refused to provide us with copies of its videos.
Hello, I'm Dick Fleming, President and CEO of the St. Louis Regional Chamber and Growth Association, the RCGA.
We got these from the RCGA's YouTube channel. On that channel, some of these spots are watched an average of only once every 3 weeks.
Now, it seems to me that they're not necessarily quite as in touch as they should be.
We tried repeatedly to get in touch with RCGA board members who are, in effect, Dick Fleming's bosses. We requested interviews with current board chair Tom Voss, the CEO of Ameren, and previous board chair Bob Reynolds, the CEO of Graybar Electric, but they both refused to talk with us. We wanted to ask them why they made Dick Fleming the highest paid chamber president in America during a recent 2-year period, and many other questions. But to get their views of the RCGA, we had to watch their tribute videos on YouTube.
Economic developers should be held accountable for what they deliver.
During a recent interview, Fleming boasted about the RCGA's role in creating jobs during his 17 years as chamber president.
From when I was recruited here in August of 1994 to today, There's been a net 100,000 in jobs, even with the deepest recession that we've had since 50 years.
The St. Louis economy, in terms of job creation, has been terrible.
Professor Jack Strauss, the director of St. Louis University's Simon Center for Regional Forecasting, says during Fleming's leadership of the RCGA, the St. Louis region has actually created about 85,000 jobs, which Strauss says is nothing to brag about.
Even if it was 100,000, right? St. Louis has created jobs at half the rate of the nation as a whole. We've created jobs at a much slower rate than Kansas City, at a much slower rate than Indianapolis, than Denver, than nearly all cities you can name that are our size. Well, clearly the RCGA does not pay for performance, because if they did pay for performance, he would not be the highest paid. He would be less than average, because our performance in terms of job creation is substantially less than average.
Since Mayor Slay considered the RCGA's marketing a bargain, we asked the city if it would show us any economic development that it could credit to the direct involvement of the regional chamber. We made that request 2 weeks ago, and the city still hasn't given us a single example. When we come back, we investigate the China Hub project, who wins, who loses, and why some critics say it's destined to fail.
I've never seen such foolhardy, unaccountable public policy around an air cargo effort in North America in my 20 years in the business.